Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to the Cat Kings NMAT Daily Series. Today, since a lot of questions have been coming, from students about who is fit for NMIMS, what is the kind of profile that NMIMS is looking forward to. So let's understand from the NMIMS batch profile, the batch profile of the last batch which has graduated, that is 2018-20. This we have taken it up from the SPM placement report, that is your NMIMS Mumbai placement report itself. So understand the batch profile. Who are the people who are fit for your, and all the questions which keep coming will get sorted with this. So a lot of people who are coming, let's first see their educational background. So if I look at the educational background, you have a good mix of all the diversities. Yes, predominantly we have engineers, so 69% people coming from engineers, 10% coming from management. So what is management? All your BMS students who are there, you're called as a management category. Then we have 15% of commerce students from BCom and all of the fields relevant to the same thing. We have arts also, 3% people from BA. There could be various specializations, BA honors, physics, psychology, all of those things. And BSc, 3% as well. So if you look at it, it's a diverse background. So all the people, you keep saying, keep am I fit for NMIMS? If I am from, suppose, a BA background or a BSc background, you definitely are fit. You can see there's a small ratio, but a good ratio of the people out there. In fact, you will bring diversity to the batch, so you will have an advantage as compared to the engineers because you already have a huge chunk of them. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing which you need to keep in mind is the work experience background. Very importantly, guys, notice this: there are 27% freshers. Okay, so freshers means people who have just done with their graduation and entering into the B school directly. In fact, so that's going to be, people who have any background, all of these, right in the final year students who keep thinking, ki, will I be compared to the people with work ex? So that's not correct. Your competition is against the people who are freshers just like you. Okay, so 27% is a huge chunk of people with no experience at all. Those are called as the freshers. Then we have 12% in 1 to 12 months of experience, 26% in 13 to 24 months experience, again 26% in 25 to 36 months of experience, and 9% above 36. There are many a times students who come up with this fact that, I've already got 3 to 4 years of experience. Should I go ahead for a 2 year MBA or should I not? It's okay. Maybe you realize pretty late in your career that you want to get a management degree right now, but it's not very late as yet. There are people who have 5 6 years of experience who come in for the placements. My batchmates were there who got into very good companies like IBM Consulting after their MBA in the final placements, and because of having a prior 6 years of experience, did get a better package and profile as well. Right. So all the people who think, whether my work ex is too less or too more, don't. There is an equal distribution. You can see around, especially in the range of 1 to 2 years of experience, 2 to 3 years, and freshers. That's like equally distributed here, right? So these are like the sweet spot people. The rest of you guys, we have good amount of chunk, so you are going to be competing against these brackets yourself itself. Okay, so don't worry about that. If I look at the overall batch, right, the average work experience is 18 months, which is not bad, right? So you guys can also make sure you are fitting into this entire work experience range. In fact, the people come from a varied background also. Since majority of them are obviously engineers, yes, you see IT and e-commerce startups having a 35% in the experience background, but you have people from other backgrounds, which could be from various other companies, people working in conglomerates and manufacturing like Mahindra and all of these come under there. People coming from consulting, a lot of finance guys come from working prior with KPMG, EY, and all of these companies. The BFSI sector 8%, FMCG and FMCD 7%, right? So you have people from all the various backgrounds also there. So it will be a good pool of people also. And another question which comes in, is the batch good? When I'm studying, this gives you a clear idea who's going to be your competition when you get inside the MBA as well. So, there's a lot of peer learning which can happen because you have people from all the diverse backgrounds, which will be beneficial. Okay. Second most important thing which people come up with is what kind of profile. So if you look at this, you have 302 professionally certified candidates. Now, this is a very important thing to focus on. So all the people who have never given importance to certification courses, start doing that. Okay, that every college is giving weightage to all of these things, and if this is coming out in the placement report of the college, that means it is a significant factor, right? So do some certification courses where you can enhance skills which will be relevant and helpful for you when you get inside your MBA as well. Okay, now looking at the last two aspects of our gender and geographic diversity of the batch, the gender ratio is decent. You have 38% female, 62% males, which is a good balance. It's not dominated only by male candidates, which is there. But yes, this is improving every year and year. So, you get academic and gender diversity are two aspects which have been very prominent these days in all the B schools. All right. The average age of the batch is 24 years. So, guys, never think you're too late or you're too old to start your MBA. All right. And if I look at the geographic diversity, this is also interesting. You have people from all the areas, but you'll see majority students are from the west and the north. Okay, I think the people in the south either are not aware of that much about NMIMS, or they are not the ones who really want to have the Mumbai fun and get experience to that culture. So this is for all of you guys who are across in south and east. Also check out the NMIMS, go see their website, see what all is offered on campus. You will get a better idea and then start preparing for NMAT as well also. Okay, east has a decent number which is 17%, which is not bad. From predominantly this is from Bengal. All right, so this is a quick overview of the batch profile of NMIMS. Any doubts, any questions you guys still have pertaining to your profile and what else can be there, please drop it onto the comments and I'll pull that up for you guys as well. Now, knowing that what's the batch profile, knowing where we are standing, where we can get into. So all the people who are from various backgrounds, I hope this sorts your preparation ka thought process. Yaar, 3 months ka work experience hai, should I study, should I not study? I've got 3 years of experience, how should I go ahead? Let's now talk about how do you go ahead preparing for cracking NMIMS. All right. So this is going to be a quick overview of your entire CAT Kings NMAT online turbo course, which the objective is to score a 220 plus in NMAT. Okay. You are going to be having live classes every day. Monday to Friday, where you're doing our basics. Wednesdays and Fridays, especially, you have extra sessions for your verbal ability as well as verbal reasoning, which all is done by Rahul sir. I'm sure you guys have been following him as well on the YouTube. Twice a day motivation you get from him. NMAT Thursdays, which I will be taking to get our NMAT strategies in place, because NMAT is a high on strategy, time management exam. So we need to know all of these things. Saturday and Sunday we will keep for our advanced lectures so that we can build our shortcuts and techniques to save time, which is one of the most essential things. In the course, you get mock tests, all as per the new paper pattern, sectional tests, topic-wise tests, all of them on the new pattern guidelines. Then you have ebooks to practice. We have something called as this nice booster book series, which will help you topic-wise to practice, and go ahead with the preparation. Plus, we have a special NMAP workbook, which is on the lines of the official guide. So all the people who keep cribbing and crying, I don't have content enough to prepare, I don't have resources available to prepare for NMAT, here you have entire thing. Just look at the entire bunch of resources you're going to be getting. If you do all of these things, trust me, nobody can stop you from getting the 220 plus in NMAT. And once you get that score, the next thing you have to look at is the CDPI preparation, and I'll take care of that. You're preparing you for the concepts of marketing, finance, strategy, all of them. That's called as our functional dossiers. We'll teach you how to approach case studies, because you have a case discussion, which is very unique. And then the personal interviews. So we'll train you on all of those things. All right. But for that, you have to make sure you are first studying all of these things. Okay. Important video lectures, which you have on your dashboard. यार इतनी videos किसी ने नहीं पढ़ी है, trust me, किसी के पास इतना content नहीं है. But if you guys are studying, each of these sections will be sorted completely. For quants, you have concept builders, all module wise, done by all of these guys who are alumni from IIM Lucknow, SCM HRD, NITI, all the top colleges. So you have concept videos, foundation videos, then Arun Sharma solved NMAT OG. This is my favorite, the NMAT OG series, which we are doing so that you know how to approach all the different types of questions which come in NMAT specifically, and some shortcuts and techniques as well also. Same goes for your verbal ability, where we have important strategy videos, concept builders for all the types of questions, especially your reading comprehension needs a lot of strategy. So all of those, then your vocab building, some reading comprehension strategies, and the NMAT official guide series to help us build all the topics which come specific to NMAT, like for example the analogies, then your grammar based questions and all of them. So don't miss out these videos for sure. The most neglected, in fact, is one of the areas called as the data interpretation, but it's very important because in math the DI is very complex in terms of data, calculation intensive. Plus this year you have something new called as the caselets. So we have this caselets book also for you guys to prepare, along with data interpretation and data sufficiency from the NMAT OG. Again, data sufficiency, 3 modules as defined in the OG, number property based, algebra based, all of those explicitly the same approach kind of questions will be there for you guys to practice as well as watch the videos. And when it comes to LRD, logical reasoning, we have these important videos which will help you prepare all the concepts, plus Arun Sharma LOD 1 to 3, because LR is a little difficult, in all these exams. And also the official guide having 4 new modules where you have a huge dominance of verbal reasoning. So we have this entire critical reasoning and reduction based questions, all of them solved for you guys in the shortest possible way, which will help you to make sure you are preparing well for these exams. There are 3 months at hand to crack NMAT if you watch through all of these videos and practice all of the ebooks. Trust me, nobody can stop you from getting a 220 plus in NMAT. All right. So stop wasting time. Let's get on board and get started with your preparation. All right. And that's it for today. All the best. Anything you guys need, drop in the comments and get started with your preparation at the earliest.